let me introduce myself. My name is Nadya Apriliani Nurvania. I'm from class 4D English Education Department, UIN Sunan Gunung Djati, Bandung. So in this video, I will try to explain about characteristic of young learners and how they learn. So check it out. Okay, as a child education teacher, early age should realize that to not to be the age of the child as basis of their maturity. There are some factors that affect maturity children, including their culture, their environment, gender, parental expectation, them, and so on. Okay, back to the topic. So I will explain about EYL. EYL is English for Young Learners. EYL are students of elementary school between 6 until 12 years old. They are divided into two groups, younger group 6 until 8 years old and older group 9 until 12 years old. Based on level, the lower class students are 1, 2, and grade 3, and also upper class students are 4, 5, and grade 6. According to Scott, refers to limit the age of 5 to 11 years as a young learners. Slattery and Willis divide into two groups, very young learners under 7 years and young learners upper 7 years. And then for the next explanation, we move to the characteristic of young learners. The characteristic of young learners as the active learners learn through sensory, respond to language through concrete things, interested in physical movement and real activities to stimulate thinking. They will be enthusiastic if they are taught using fun activities. So the teacher must know their characteristic detail. Okay, we can see at the background, there is some of characteristic of young learner. The first is energetic and physically active. Children are active. They can't learn with a system that only discusses a theory. Therefore, we as the teachers must be active in teaching young learners. Not only active, but also we have to be creative. As much as possible, we have to create a fun learning space for them. Then, how to deal with it? Teachers need to consider how to harness the dynamic energy of young learners and use it toward effective learning by incorporating kinesthetic activities that encourage them to move around. Kinesthetic learners are the most hands-on learning type. They learn best by doing and may get fidgety if forced to sit for long periods of time. Kinesthetic learners do best when they can participate in activities or solve problems in a hands or manners. And then the second is curious and receptive to new ideas. And then the second is curious and receptive to new ideas. Children usually have a lot of curiosity. Therefore, we as a teacher must facilitate new things to be introduced to them because they would love to learn about it. So, how to deal with that? We can, for example, use a guessing game. Like we provide an item, then we ask them to close their eyes, and after that we ask them to hold the object, and in the end we ask them to guess what they are. And then the next is imaginative. Children have a very high imagination. Therefore, we must take advantage of their imagination in learning English. From this context, we can give them an activity. For example, playing a role they like because basically they are very active learners. So they will definitely be very happy when given this activity. The next, there is easily distracted and have short attention. As we already know that children only have about 15 minutes to focus. Therefore, every 5 minutes we have to do an ice breaking so they can focus again. Because if we continue to do learning without interspersed with activities, they will get bored easily. And then, so how to deal with this? We can use visual media in the implement of learning. Because with clear visual, it will make it easier for them to understand what material they are discussing. Even in ice breaking, we can, for example, show a short movie or put on some music so that their spirit will. And then the last is social and are learning to relate to others. They really like to socialize. Therefore, we can make a group for them to play games with others.